In the summer of 1947, America was gripped by an electrifying frenzy. Reports of unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, streaking across the skies. From coast to coast, witnesses claimed to have seen mysterious, otherworldly crafts hovering and darting through the air at unimaginable speeds. The craze ignited on June 24th, when private pilot Kenneth Arnold reported witnessing 9 gleaming, disc-shaped objects flitting through the sky near Mount Rainier, Washington. Their velocity? A staggering 2,000 kilometers per hour, far beyond the capabilities of any known aircraft at the time. Within days, similar accounts flooded in from every corner of the nation. The media latched onto the hysteria, printing bold headlines and broadcasting speculative reports. A sense of intrigue, excitement, and trepidation spread like wildfire. Amid this nationwide fervor, an unassuming rancher in New Mexico, Mac Brazel, stumbled upon something strange. Scattered across his field lay an assortment of bizarre debris: tin foil-like material, rubber fragments, and slender wooden beams. Unable to identify these enigmatic remains, he pondered a chilling possibility. Could this wreckage be linked to the soaring UFOs everyone was talking about? Determined to unravel the mystery, Brazel gathered the debris and on July 7th, took it to the sheriff's office in Roswell. Word of his discovery quickly reached Colonel William Blanchard, the commanding officer of the Roswell Army Airfield RAAF. What followed was nothing short of astounding. On July 8, 1947, the RAAF released an unprecedented statement that sent shockwaves across the globe. They claimed to have retrieved tangible evidence of the existence of flying discs. The 509th Bomb Group of the 8th Air Force, Roswell Army Airfield, was fortunate enough to gain possession of a disc. For a fleeting moment, the world stood still. Had humanity just made first contact with an alien civilization? But just as quickly as the revelation emerged, it was buried. The very next day, the U.S. military reversed its stance. Officials now insisted that the debris was nothing more than the remnants of a mundane weather balloon. As proof, photographs were released showing Major Jesse Marcel, the intelligence officer involved, posing with what was claimed to be the tattered remains of a balloon. The sensational story abruptly fizzled. The media, now fed a more mundane explanation, moved on. Public interest waned, and the Roswell incident faded into the background. For years, the world remained silent. But in the late 1970s, whispers of the extraordinary began to resurface. Allegations emerged that the U.S. government had concealed the truth, that the Roswell wreckage was not of this earth. Some even claimed that not only was an alien craft recovered, but extraterrestrial beings, some alive, some dead, were secretly taken into military custody. In 1980, Major Jesse Marcel, no longer bound by duty, published a startling book, The Roswell Incident. He insisted that what he had seen in 1947 was not the wreckage of any weather balloon or terrestrial aircraft. It was nothing made on this earth, he wrote, reigniting speculation that would refuse to be extinguished. Rumors of extraterrestrial technology led to one name surfacing time and time again: Area 51. Hidden deep in the Nevada desert, this clandestine U.S. military facility became the epicenter of countless conspiracy theories. Officially, the base was used for testing advanced aircraft and experimental technology. But the rumors told a different story. Some believed that within its heavily fortified compounds, the U.S. government was conducting secret research on alien spacecraft, reverse engineering otherworldly technology to unlock the secrets of interstellar travel. Others whispered of an imprisoned extraterrestrial being held under extreme secrecy. Signs around the facility were clear: photography prohibited, use of deadly force authorized. What were they hiding? The mystery surrounding Area 51 reached a bizarre climax in 2019. Inspired by a viral interview with Bob Lazar, a self-proclaimed former Area 51 employee who claimed to have worked on alien technology, a college student named Matty Roberts created a satirical Facebook event, Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us. The premise? To gather a massive crowd and storm the facility, exposing the government's secrets. What began as a joke spiraled into an internet phenomenon. Over 2 million people pledged to attend. A mix of humor and rebellion fueled the movement, with absurd strategies proposed, including the Naruto Run, a sprinting posture from a Japanese anime series that, according to internet humor, would make participants dodge bullets. Though the event itself turned into a lighthearted alien-themed festival, rather than an actual infiltration attempt, the government was taking no chances. Security was heightened, law enforcement outnumbered attendees, and in the end, only a fraction of the expected crowd showed up. The truth of Area 51 remained locked behind its heavily guarded fences. For decades, theories about Roswell thrived, fueled by secrecy, misinformation, and ever-evolving narratives. But in 1994, the U.S. Air Force declassified reports that pointed to a new revelation, one that again sought to put an end to speculation. The Roswell debris, they claimed, was neither a weather balloon nor an alien spacecraft. Instead, it was part of Project Mogul, a highly classified Cold War initiative that used high-altitude balloons to detect Soviet nuclear tests. This program relied on ultra-sensitive microphones carried aloft to pick up the faintest sound waves of distant atomic explosions. Yet for many, this explanation came too late. Decades of government secrecy had eroded public trust. To skeptics, the changing stories only confirmed their suspicions. Something extraordinary had happened in Roswell, and the truth was still being buried. Many of the so-called UFO sightings over the years were later linked to classified military aircraft. The 1950s and 60s saw the development of high-altitude reconnaissance planes, such as the U-2 and SR-71 Blackbird, whose unconventional shapes and rapid movements fueled alien speculations. The U.S. Air Force's Project Blue Book examined thousands of UFO reports, with most explained as misidentified aircraft, drones, or atmospheric phenomena. But even today, the question lingers. Could there be more? Despite government denials, leaked military footage in recent years has reignited the conversation. Declassified videos showing unknown aerial phenomena, defying conventional physics, have left even top officials baffled. The U.S. government has finally admitted not all sightings can be explained. So, were the Roswell conspiracies merely a byproduct of Cold War secrecy, a misunderstanding of military experiments, or just maybe, was the world given a fleeting glimpse of something truly extraterrestrial? The mystery endures. The truth, whatever it may be, remains tantalizingly out of reach.